Here is the Spring League star, Jake Bates, set to get this one going. And off we go from Ford Field. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Block out of the shotgun. That is caught. It's Robinson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. The Lions call their first timeout. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Slot man in motion left. On 2nd down, Lock. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him. That Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
From the gun, it's Lock. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward. This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
On 2nd down, Goff. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Value 3, value 3.
First carry for David Montgomery. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Hey, let's go. Go, Brown. Brown. Brown.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion.
Turtles.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cordell Flock. And the Giants are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
Here we go, set.
They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on 1st down. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Lock working out of the pistol. And he's going to have to eat this one as So a turnover-filled first quarter has come to an end. What will the second quarter have in store? And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. He'll run with Tracy.
The defense is willing to just give up that run every single time. I mean, they're going to leave guys as far back as they can to protect the sticks. In this case, flow to the ball, make an open field tackle, get off the field.
And he is going backwards. Good coverage there to make sure he did not get free. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
5, 11. Cut.
From the gun, it's Goff. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Value 1. Hardball.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion.
Okay.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. A throw complete to Tim Patrick. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the 1st down.
He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. 2 minutes to play. Still searching for our first points of the half. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit. In a moment, here's 2nd and 9.
Super 66.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That is caught at the 3. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal.
And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. First and 10. Off the play fake. It's locked. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play. You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. On 1st and 10, here's Locke. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. Just the lone touchdown in that first half of action. 7-0 is our score. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see if we can come out with a hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Here's Craig Reynolds to return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
I half expected to see all 11 defenders piled up on top of him at the end of this run to make sure he was finally down, because a couple times on that run, it looked like he was cooked, only to shake off those tackles and keep on cooking.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he powers his way forward, doing it on the ground inside the 40, a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Goff with the give to Montgomery. Montgomery, first down, still going. A gain of 15 and a first down. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Orange. Whirling. Turbo set.
To throw is Goff. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Patrick motioning here. Handoff, running left, it's Montgomery. And the Lions are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. Nice run there. It gets him down to the 6.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up 1st down.
From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. Throwing here is Goff. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
To throw is Goff. That's over the middle and intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And the Giants are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
A carry here for Tracy. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. first down is locked. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. He's to the 10. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, New York. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Value 3, value 3.
Here's Goff. He'll send it downfield for Laporta. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will move out to a 14-7 lead. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Play action. Lock. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and also give some credit to the back end, doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man, that's Slayton. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
On the ground, here's Tracy. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They go play action. It's blocked. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off, and whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right, and I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th.
That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell.
So approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
On first down, it's Goff. This one caught by Patrick. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 20-yard pickup there. First down, Detroit.
Hey, 5. Super 1. Hey, 76. 76.
They'll drop to throw. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And the Lions are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
First and goal, and here's Montgomery. He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1. Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. They'll run with Montgomery. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will take a 21-7 lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Here's Locke to throw. And caught left side by Bellinger. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's 1 running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch them off guard a little with the pass, and they take advantage of it with a big game downfield.
And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. Here's first down. To throw is Locke. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's caught downfield by Robinson. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the Lions. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game. Ride that to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.